Hi, my name is Chris. I'm a medium communications student here at Full Sail, and I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I've been doing for the last month networking and how important networking is. First person I contacted was Tom. I contacted him through Twitter. Right away, I got the response. I'll get back to you. Later that week, I didn't get anything from him. He finally asked again, and I didn't get a response at all from that one. I did a little research on the company that he worked for. It turns out to be a pretty big software company. He seemed very busy. I think the reason that he didn't respond to me was just because he was out of town for work, or he just forgot, or after all, he's a pretty busy man. I did look for a interview to blog post so I could get some more information about him, but I couldn't find anything. The next person I contacted was Kat Robinson. I also contacted her via Twitter. I actually found her profile on LinkedIn, but she seemed to be easier to contact on Twitter. I asked her if I could ask a few questions on what her career path was and what she did to become successful. She didn't receive a reply at all. I politely asked her on LinkedIn, where I first had seen her, but again, didn't see anything there. I looked into her as much as I could, and to give me some insight on her career, I didn't find anything. I looked through her social media accounts, and I just found that she currently works for Microsoft. And she's got quite the busy social life, so I'm sure she was just busy. That's why she couldn't get back to me. The one person that did get back to me, his name was Kieran Reisner, and I contacted him through LinkedIn as well. He's a content editor at Bloomberg Government. I asked him about the skills it takes to be a good content editor, and really, I really didn't know too much about what it took to become one. He responded with a pretty straightforward answer. He said, "You have to have a good eye for content." That one's pretty obvious, but it did help a lot because it made me realize that skills to come with time. It takes a while to get an eye for certain things, but you need to start out with that good talent. He did go ahead and tell me that you got to be okay with being behind the scenes all the time and not necessarily getting good credit for good with me. I really like to just put in the work. As someone who likes to be in front of the camera, I like to be behind. I know what it's supposed to look like when you do good in front of the camera. As far as his career path, he didn't start out in this business at all. Actually, he's a quite older man. So when the digital era started coming through, he was already later in life. He started out as a writer and an editor, and for a small newspaper, he kept going on to be a senior editor at a news channel. He credits much of his success, he told me, with time. It takes time, and he put a lot of time in. As far as some of the peers I got to contact and collaborate with through Full Sail and the VEM website, I wasn't super successful. I did collaborate with a few of them, talk a little bit about career paths and what they have done, and kind of where they're at now to get me a good basis on where I can go from here. First person I talked with is Nicole. She actually isn't too far away from me. She lives in Omaha. I kind of read a little bit about her on the VEM website. Didn't get to collaborate with her. Hoping maybe on later that week we could, but I think there's just so many students trying to talk to each other. That's why we didn't get in touch more. I did contact Marco Santiago. He was the second person I contacted. Unfortunately, I never got a response to his post. I think I was one of the top ones that had commented on his post. Unfortunately, I think he did receive 8 or 9 replies to the posts he had on his website. I think that would have been a really good fit to collaborate on this project because he seemed like he was really wanting to be in front of the camera in the action. so that could have helped out a lot. But just the sheer fact that he probably got overwhelmed with people, that's probably why I didn't get in contact with him. Overall, the experience I had was pretty good. I realized that it's almost probably a numbers game. I contacted probably 10 people over the last month. I only heard back from 2 of them. I think that's going to be pretty standard as far as the world and the way everything's going in this industry. I think that's probably going to be pretty standard. We mainly work with 3 types of students here at in VEM and at Full Sail. We work with creative writing students, and it's a more artistic way of writing about certain topics. It encompasses anything from poems to screenwritings and scripts. Some of the jobs that you can have for creative writing would be, like a copywriter or a script writer. The filmmaking industry, they play a key role in the visual arts, not only because they provide the window, what we look at into media, but they add their own touch on it. They do a really good way of doing that. And then for media communications is actually what I'm studying. We like to do all the getting it out there, communicating with other people. Obviously, we like to take that media that either we've created or somebody's created and push it on to where get it known by as many people as possible. So that's kind of experiences I've had with networking with people and getting to know the visual arts industry. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you.